not championship, just the first game. Please join me in standing for a word of prayer followed by our national anthem. Performing for our national anthem, we have our grade school color guard. Grade school color guard over here performing for our national anthem. Please refrain from applauding until after the flag has left the floor and been lowered. Again, after the national anthem, please do not applaud until the flag has left the floor and been lowered. Praying for us today, we have our pastor, Brother John Wilkerson.
Thank you, Chad, and thank you for joining us. We certainly appreciate the folks from Freedom, and certainly grateful for all of our participants that have come. I'm glad for America, aren't you? And it's the greatest country, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. It has lots of problems, but certainly a place that needs our prayers. And as you pledge allegiance and listen to the national anthem momentarily, I hope you'll pray for our country. Maybe look at the stars and on the flag and pray for a state or a place. And then, of course, our government leaders. Let's pray together, can we please? Father, it's a wonderful joy to be a part of a Christian school. But that doesn't happen because we want it to happen. It happens because somebody paid the price long before we showed up. Thank you, Lord, for the chance to put my children in a school that they can be a good extension of our morals and teach us the Word of God and teach us the reading, writing, arithmetic, and protect us from things that would be counterproductive to our faith. I do pray you bless these young men, and I pray that they would work hard, they would compete strong, but they would have a spirit that would emulate the Lord Jesus Christ. Bless our officials that officiate, and I pray you'd help us as fans to appreciate their authority on the floor, and as students and as well as coaches. Thank you, Lord, for the chance to be an American. I pray you bless our country today, and bless this game, protect us, give us a great day, and a great competition here at the tournament. In Jesus' name, amen.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, we're supposed to order colors. All right, here we go. Starters. New Heights Freedom. What? Do you think you can get? Can I use? Could you? think we might be turning off the lights. Here. Oh, you got it? And now the starting lineup for the guest team on the scoreboard, the New Heights Freedom. Number 21, Braden Morris. Number 22, Carter Brown. Number 23, Xavier Howard. Number 24, Blake Myers. And number 30, Keegan Gaham. The Freedom are coached by Dwayne Brown. Hey now, your Hammond Baptist Swordsman! Number 5, Esteban Santos! Number 12, David Hernandez! Number 15, Darvell Blanton! Number 23, Travis Wilson! And number 34, Mason Wilkerson! The Swordsmen are coached by James Goodall.
Welcome to HBTV. This is game number 3, and we have our Hammond Baptist Swordsmen playing out here, and we're excited. This is their first game of the tournament, and they're going against the New Heights Freedom. Here's up ahead Darvell Blanton, and he was nearly blocked, caught himself under the backboard, and really in a tough spot there. Good transition push there by the Swordsmen, and in case you missed, oh, man, there's a quick 3. And, man, snaps the net so hard. That's number 24, Blake Myers. My name is John Woosley, and I thank you for joining us here on HBTV. I'm joined here in the booth with my brother, Joe Woosley, and excited to bring you this game today.
Foul there under the basket by number 23, Xavier Howard, and Travis Wilson will go to the line shooting 2.
In case you missed the starting lineup there, we got 21, Braden Morris, 22, Carter Brown. Joe, and Carter's listed as a 6th grader here in the book.
Wow.
And, man, I believe that is correct, and if it's not, man, we just got the 9 upside down there. We got 23, Xavier Howard, Blake Myers, and Keegan Graham. Man, another 6th grader there, Joe.
Yeah.
30 and 22.
It could be. I mean, they're not big, but they're not small. They don't look like 6th graders.
Yeah.
They could be in junior high still.
A little give and go action here underneath. I think David Fernandez got a piece of that, and that's going to be a foul on Darvell Blanton underneath.
And number 24, Blake Myers, go to the line, shooting 2. The score of just 3-1, with New Heights up by 2 points. First one's good. Blake Myers here, 9th grader, freshman in high school, looking to go 2 for 2 here from the line. He does not, and Esteban Santos with the rebound. Swordsman looking to push. Dave Fernandez a Euro step off the backboard, and Hammond regains possession.
Yeah.
Travis Wilson with the travel. New Heights going the other way. Looks like, John, we're in the 1-3-1 trap here for the Swordsman. Looking to apply some pressure.
Joe, and I love it. Sometimes, especially to start the game, as New Heights off to a hot start here, Braden Morris for 2. Especially to start a game, if your offense really isn't clicking, sometimes your defense can kind of spark it.
Yeah.
And you can create some offense with your defense. Here's Dave Fernandez. And, man, thought he got hit on the arm there. Mason to Esteban.
And a few shots have just gone in and out here for the Swordsman. And there's Darvell Blanton with a deep 2. And here comes New Heights working against this 1-3-1 trap. So far, John, they handled it well, but there's a turnover. Dave Fernandez to Mason Wilkerson, and a quick 2 there for the Swordsman.
Dave Fernandez is a nice player, especially here at the JV level.
Yeah.
Dave Fernandez really does have the opportunity to really shine here. Number 12, he's just a sophomore and really can run this Swordsman offense if he wants to. He plays some good varsity minutes. And so we'll see him on Thursday and Friday of this week as well. And here he is to run the point.
Looks like New Heights set up here in a 2-3 zone. And Esteban will take the first pass, first shot, no good. Fernandez with the rebound. Over to Blanton, another deep 2. And off the rim, and once again, another offensive rebound for the Swordsman. A Euro, a scoop up and under by Esteban, and it's blocked out of bounds. It'll be Swordsman ball under their own basket. Santos to inbound, right to Mason on the block, and an easy 2 there for the Swordsman to go up by 1. Braden Morris handling the ball. Pass it over to Xavier Howard. And Hammond still with this half-court pressure, stifling, as New Heights, good job working the ball around, drives the hoop, loses it, and it'll be Swordsman ball.
Joe, the Freedom doing a good job handling that pressure.
Yeah.
And normally you can kind of expect a quick turnover or 2, and I think we've just gotten 1. And so they're doing a good job handling that pressure. And especially that 1-3-1 trap can really throw some guys for a loop if they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
But let's hope we can force a few more turnovers here. Here's Mason in the middle.
Wow, and Mason gets his own rebound there. New Heights not quite boxing out in that 2-3 zone. Couldn't keep track of him. Darvell up to Fernandez.
Joe, and that's certainly a weakness of the 2-3 zone.
Right.
It is more difficult to box out because they're guarding an area and not a man. Darvell elevating for the rebound.
Man,
wow.
John, his hands are up by the rim that time. Darvell can jump. He's an athlete. And the third offensive rebound this possession for the Swordsman. Mason and Darvell, a handful down there for this New Heights team. And Dave will settle for a 3. And, John, there's the 4th rebound this possession, offensive rebound. Let's see if the Swordsman can put it in, and they do. Second chance opportunities. Big there for the Swordsman.
Quick shout out to our tournament partner for all day today, and that is Preferred Homes. Preferred Homes, no doubt if you're from the area, wow, turnaround bank.
Holy cow, Xavier Howard channeling his inner Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Preferred Homes, though, we thank them for helping us put on the junior varsity tournament here. And Al Perez and his team there. Darvell Blanton, another deep 2. And, Joe, that mid-range kind of showing up right now for Darvell.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
Smooth. Just hitting the bottom of the net.
And really not something we've seen all season. David Fernandez blocked. And, man, he got fouled.
Yeah. Yeah, John, talking to Coach Goodall before this tournament started, and even a few weeks ago, just, man, we need to get Darvell included more in the offense. He's athletic. He has a nice shot. And right off the bat here in this game, we see him take 3 or 4 shots and already with a few buckets.
Yeah, and, Joe, he's somebody that watches basketball. And you know, I mean, just being a basketball player yourself, you know the difference that just watching other good basketball players, that can have a big impact on your game. Just kind of knowing how the game flows, how it should go. Here's the Esteban, beautiful spin move, up and in for 2.
John, as of right now, Swordsman out-rebounding New Heights by quite a few. A lot of second-chance opportunities here, and the Swordsmen have made them pay for it.
Yeah, kind of a slow start for the Swordsmen, but, man, you've come on a tear here.
Yeah. New Heights on the perimeter. Working against this man defense of the Swordsman. Ball's tipped, number 21, Braden driving to the rack. Drops it off, but no good. And here come the Swordsman. Esteban to David, over to Travis, who takes a power dribble. And off the backboard, no good. And New Heights will take it the other way.
Got a Darvell fan in the chat. And we love Darvell out there. He's on the bench right now. And, man, a foul call there on Dave Fernandez, number 12.
Yeah, if you remember, John, Darvell's older brother, DeMonte, just a few years ago. Similar, man, very good athlete. I believe threw it down a time or two in the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man, that
college
was
tournament.
Yeah, you know, it was technically our tournament, our HB tournament,
right.
but because of COVID restrictions, we couldn't have the tournament here in our gym. And so just for capacity's sake, we had it over there at the college. And against State Line, DeMonte just dunked it. Just threw it down, man. And yeah, DeMonte, a great athlete as well. Now doing some track and field.
Is he really? Okay, I know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's running some track and field, man. I don't remember the college off the top of my head, but he's here at a local college. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him here at the game today.
Yeah.
And normally I've seen him here at a few home games. But yeah, I love seeing DeMonte around. Jake DeAnda getting some minutes here for the Swordsman. And especially here. Oh, and Zach Curran takes the charge, gives the salute.
And Xavier Howard there driving to the basket. A little out of control, lost the ball, and then Zach was waiting there for him. Feet planted. Took one right to the chest.
Yeah, we love the charge here at HB, Joe. And you know, I mean, we are honored to have you with us. I think the current charge record holder, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure, man. I know, obviously, Brian Lenhart, in honor of him, I know he had a lot. Mark Blank, before me, had quite a bit. But charge is a big deal here.
Oh,
another one again! Yes, sir!
Give me that, Zach Curran. Attaboy.
A spark off the bench for the Swordsman.
Number 2.
Man, back-to-back charges for Zach Curran.
He's like, hey, coach, I don't know what I can do, but I can stand here and take one for the team. And, man, he's doing all he can to contribute right now. Man, 2 big back-to-back charges for Zach Curran. Love to see that. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. Swordsman 15, Freedom 8. It is the end of the first quarter. We'll be back here in just a minute. We'll share with you a few of our tournament partners and be back in just a moment. Here we are starting the second quarter. Your Swordsman with a 7-point lead. On the court for the Swordsman, Darvell Blanton checking back in. Jake DeAnda, David Fernandez, Travis Wilson, and Mason Wilkerson.
And Fernandez top of the key over to Jake DeAnda. Swordsman working the ball around against his 2-3 zone. Back over to Jake, who settles for a jump shot, a little long. And New Heights with the rebound. Xavier Howard up to Brandon Morris, who is hounded by Dave Fernandez, who picked up his dribble.
Joe, and it looks like we're trying to deny Xavier Howard the ball. If you watch, Jake DeAnda checked in the game and immediately just is face guarding Xavier Howard here and making things real difficult for him.
seems to be the main ball handler for New Heights team.
Oh,
wow, a nice
good
pass.
dish.
Couldn't quite come up with a layup. But New Heights gets a steal, and we'll push it. Man, a nice looking shot there for number 23, Xavier Howard. Really looking like a solid player for this New Heights team.
Yeah, Joe, just that rotation on the ball.
Yeah.
You see it leave his hand. And beautiful form there. And, yeah, he's certainly going to cause the Swordsmen some problems here.
Yeah, as a freshman, I mean, close to 6 foot, looks like, has a smooth jumper, can drive, smooth handle. As Jake Deanna in and out from the three-point land. And number 21, Brandon Morris will push it.
Oh,
And
man, another
just
one.
Bulldozers. Wow, Darvell Blanton, John, that's our third charge of the game for this Swordsman team.
Hey, Darvell came to play today, Joe. He's playing ball right now. He's playing well. I don't know that he's taking a charge all season.
I'm not sure.
Man, to step up and take that was not a soft one either.
No. And the Swordsman here will look to get another bucket on their end. Travis, a spin move, a fadeaway jumper. Off back iron. Darvell Blanton with the rebound and puts it up and in. That's another long 2 for Darvell.
Joe, he's just owning that mid-range right now.
Pulling out his DeMar DeRozan mid-range package.
Oh, and then got a piece of that one on the block.
And the Swordsman looking to push it up. Fernandez, jump stop, off the glass, not quite. And once again, another offensive rebound for the Swordsman. Jake Deanna will take the 3 himself. And yet again, the Swordsman to reset. The open 3, and Dave Fernandez buries it.
That is one thing he can bring to this team, Joe, is certainly an offensive spark. Not only just a ball handler and can play some defense, but he does have that three-point shot in his tool bag there. And we saw him show us that to give the Swordsman a 10-point lead.
Man, it really is a big game here for the Swordsmen just to play well in their first game of the day. They'll have another tough game later on and hopefully a championship tomorrow night. So to play well this first game, see some shots fall is really big for the Swordsman team. As number 21, Braden Morris, over to Xavier Howard, who another jump shot and off the back rim, not quite. Fernandez pushing it the other way. Euro step and turns it over. And here comes the Heights.
2 Swordsmen hounding him. Love that, Joe. Love that.
Got to be careful pushing the ball against this Swordsman team. They're definitely following, and what a pass by Dave Fernandez. And Mason Wilkerson puts it up and in.
Joe, love the court awareness there by Dave Fernandez. Just to be in transition, feel the pressure from the defense, and know where his teammates are at.
Yeah, didn't have to look at him.
Make the good dish.
Yeah, nice. And some good defensive pressure there. And it'll be Swordsman ball. Noah Bella making his first appearance today, number 41, checking in for Mason Wilkerson, who's taking a break.
Joe, we call him Bare Hands Bella. Bare Hands Bella, man. Hey, because he is automatic down low, and he has some of the best hands I've seen a big man have on the court. It's just like anything that he has even thrown near him, he just has those mitts that just jump out and grab it.
There you go.
So Noah Bella, man, he is – now, as a teacher, you can't have favorite students. But, man, he is right up there for me. Noah Bella sits on the front seat of my Bible class, and he has a joke for me every day.
There you go, yeah.
And if the first one doesn't quite land, then he has a second one for me. And I appreciate Noah Bella for sure. Just a good spirit. And, man, a force down there down low.
Yeah, no, just a freshman.
Yep.
So looking forward to him and his years to come at Hammond Baptist. Darvell Blanton up to Fernandez, who the Swordsmen are up by 12 at the moment. Zach Curran for 3, not quite. And New Heights with the rebound. A long pass, and Zach Curran getting back on defense. And it'll stay here, New Heights basketball.
Zach Curran is, man, he's
Everywhere.
playing today.
He is.
He's playing. Love it. Love to see it from Zach Curran.
These guys have been out of school on a Wednesday just to play basketball. I'm sure it's much better than sitting in class. So they're certainly showing it right now.
No, man. I bet these guys would much rather be in class. just studying.
We got third hour right now, so I'm sure he
The
has some
hunger
sort
for
of,
knowledge.
yeah, calculus or
Some
biology.
physical science, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Here's Zach Curran, another three.
Get in. In and out. And Travis saves it to Noah Bella, but he stepped on the line, and he'll stay here, looks like. Swordsman basketball. Noah almost there with his first 2 points of the game, but it was called off. And another chance, and he puts it up and in.
Boy, Noah Bella for two.
Oh, what was it? What's the name, John? Nickname is
Bare Hands Bella.
Bare Hands Bella. Bare Hands Bella puts it up and in for two. Xavier Howard bringing it up for New Heights, down by 14. Over to Carter Brown. And Darvell Blanton with the tip, and it'll be New Heights basketball.
Folks, if you're not already, make sure you're following us on True Blue Sports on Instagram or Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook, because the team here has been doing a great job keeping things up to date and posted and pictures and stories, posting final scores and things, so you can just stay up to date if you're not able to be with us here on HBTV. So that's True Blue Sports on Instagram or Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook. There you go. Cole Carpenter in the producer chair for us today, Joe. And Cole, he does an okay job. And I was going to say an incredible. No, yeah. Cole does an incredible job over there. And really, man, has just learned the system. Zach Curran, another three, and just off the mark. Zach with some courage out there today, Joe.
Yeah.
Stepping over, taking charges, running the course, shooting threes.
Got the green light.
Love it. Love seeing Zach Curran out there right now, tearing it up for the Swordsman.
Carter Brown to handle for New Heights with just under a minute left, and a foul there by Darvell on the perimeter. A little aggressive, and the Swordsman team really trying to make it uncomfortable for Xavier Howard, who has had a good game thus far.
Yeah, Joe, you said the word aggressive there. And, man, I've enjoyed the Darvell we've seen to start this tournament.
Yeah.
Taking the mid-range shots, taking a charge, playing some aggressive defense. And we need him to play that role as a leader on this team. Here he is in transition. Yeah,
and you'd be hard-pressed to find a better in this tournament. And a little too aggressive there as he goes right at Xavier Howard and runs him over. But Darvell, John, might be the best athlete in this tournament. I mean, he's not too tall, 5'10", but can jump out of the building, has a nice mid-range jumper, can rebound, is fast. And a great start to this game for him.
Under a minute to go here before the half. Swordsman with the 12-point lead.
Number 11, Zane Howe on the perimeter, passes it.
Noah, good help inside.
And Noah Bell there with the rebound by a missed shot. With 15 seconds left to go, here comes Esteban Santos.
Good find.
No. Hello. That could have ended poorly. Glad he's all right. Braden Morris there going for the block and kind of jumped over Dave Fernandez's back and lands safely.
Yeah, Dave Fernandez kind of just shocked, like, wait, what just happened? Oh, man, Noah Bella.
A little too hard there, and here comes Braden Morris with 5 seconds left, looking to get a shot up.
I don't think they know how much time is left there.
Man. And weren't quite aware of how much time was on the clock, and so the Swordsmen to go into the half, up by 12.
Thanks for joining us here on HBTV. It's always a pleasure having you with us. During this halftime break, we'll show you a video of our HBTV crew and introduce you to them, and follow that up with a few of our sponsors for the tournament. But again, John Woosley, Joe Woosley, thanks for being with us here on HBTV. We'll see you back here in about 6 minutes before the start of our third quarter.
Hi, my name is John Woosley, and welcome to HBTV. I'm excited I get to introduce to you our 2022 HBTV crew. Here they are.
Our cameraman and assistant producer, Aiden Moffett. Jaden Lemons, senior videographer and editor, Rocio Fernandez, our photographer. Cole Carpenter, camera operator and assistant producer. Josie Stokemeister, our editor. Melanie Chavez and Alana Elliott, our social media managers. Junior Noah Hollahan, assistant producer. These are the students that manage True Blue Sports on Instagram and Hammond Baptist Schools on Instagram and Facebook, as well as our website, hbaptist.com. They also provide graphics and videos for our sports live stream on HBTV. We're so thankful you chose to join us and hope you'll join us again soon.
Welcome back to the second half of action here. My name's Jonathan Morse, joined in a moment by John Woosley, and a roaring start to the half. David Fernandez hitting a corner three, and a good start. Hopefully they keep what they had going in the first half. Darvell with the steal, and here he is on the break. Blanton, number 15, finds Fernandez, a little up. No, can't get it to go. He's frustrated with himself. But a good first half of action. Swordsman looked sharp, hitting the shots, sharp on defense, active hands, and it was a good half for them for sure. Not really ever allowing New Heights to get into the game, and that's what you want. Joined by Mr. John Woosley.
John, it's a pleasure to be commentating with you this afternoon, man. Just a pleasure.
Do you say that with all your commentary partners?
Just a pleasure. Yeah, everyone. Every single one. So don't feel too special.
I don't. No. Mason Wilkerson, little Euro step
man.
up. Oh, mercy. Mason Wilkerson I'd love to watch after they make it, just their, if it were me, I'd be pretty excited. But all these guys just, walking down the court like nothing happened. Man.
Oh,
I guess they're just so humble. But
yeah, hey, well, John, man, these guys, many of them having played basketball for years now, put in a ton of work on and off the court. Wow, a deep three.
Yeah. Xavier Howard there.
That was deep, John. That was NBA way back there, way back there. And he's certainly a player we got to watch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of denying. Here's Fernandez. Oh, can't answer. But they did a great job of denying Howard the ball that first half. Oftentimes they'd put Jake Deanda in there, and he was sticking to him like glue. So good defense there, but you don't want him to get hot here. He takes another one, can't get this one to fall.
Yeah, certainly a good player going off. I mean, it just takes a few possessions, and the Freedom are right back into this game. Swordsman, this is exactly where you want to be. Third quarter, up big, starters in. Need to widen this gap a little bit and get everybody some good minutes here. But the Swordsman will have another game today, and that game, if you've been following the bracket, that game will be game number 6 at 1:30. So against the winner of victory in HSRC. So we do have another game today, John, and then if we win, we'll be in the championship tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So that's certainly where we want to be.
Yeah, just as travel called there in New Heights. Single elimination tournament, and it's tricky as a coach, because you were mentioning it. It's all today. You got the championship tomorrow, of course, but if you're a coach, of course you want to win. You have to win, but at the same time, if you can win and save some legs, so you're not as drained the next game that you have, that would be ideal on both sides there.
Yeah, John, maybe in one game you could get away with just playing with like your 5 guys, maybe 6. But when it comes to tournament play, everybody's got to play. Everybody's got to contribute. It's certainly a team effort. Oh, and another deep three.
Yeah, they've moved that three-point line about 5 feet back, but they've been hitting better from there than they have anywhere else.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to credit it to the Swordsman defense. I mean, they're pushing them, and they keep hitting deeper and deeper and deeper. So what are you going to do?
Now, if you're the Swordsman, John, do you keep just giving them that shot? Here is Mason Wilkerson up and good again in the paint. But, John, do you keep giving them that shot, 4 or 5 feet, and say, tip your cap to them if they can make it? Or do you need to close them down a bit more?
John, I was spacing out there. We're just having a glitch on the live stream there. So
the question was, you got it? You got the question? If they're 4 or 5 feet behind the line, they're hitting a couple, you just tip your cap and keep playing like they're playing, or you're going to pressure them a bit more?
Yeah, no, I think we just maybe get a little bit closer. We have been giving them space, but now that we know that they will shoot it and have made a couple, we just got to make sure you're within an arm's distance. I mean, if that's what they're going to live and die by way out there, I mean,
they're living right now by it.
Yeah, again, but he didn't have a guy within 6 feet of him. So we got to be at least an arm distance away, at least contest a shot. Now a 10-point game, and John, we said a second ago, I mean, it could a streak. They're good players, just getting hot. There's Mason for 2.
Boy, he's had a very bright half, Mason, so far. Either 4 or 6 points here, and all in the paint there. he's finding his spots, you know.
Yeah, there's a high percentage shots in there for Mason.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The 3-point line, it's looking like.
Okay, well, at this point, it's just kind of a hat tip to the Freedom, just for the threes that they're taking, the threes that they're making, and that
basket
there you
looking
go.
about 10 feet wide right now for them.
Really.
The Swordsmen have answered so far to keep the lead up. Darvell deep 2, no good. Fernandez with the rebound up and off the glass. So really, I mean, even though New Heights, they've hit a few shots, we've done a good job of answering. And a lot of times, you know, runs, John, it goes both ways. You know, one team is hitting and the other team is not.
Right.
But, boy, you got a lead and maybe, you know, New Heights hits a few shots. But if you can keep answering, it really stifles that lead there, or holds the lead for you, I guess.
22 Carter Brown. He's listed as a sixth grader, John. 22 and 30, both sixth graders. And another just deep and right on three. Darvell.
Circus act there by Blanton.
3-point stance backwards going on.
Yeah. Oh, a little turnaround, Travis Wilson. Wow.
Travis Wilson out there sporting the long sleeve action.
Yeah.
Looks sharp under the white jersey. And Travis Wilson, John, one of those guys that has just put in the work when it comes to basketball and has just improved in a tremendous way. I know his dad, his mom, you know, very passionate in support of him in basketball. Been to several camps and working. I've seen his dad many times here in the gym, just helping him, you know, drill down a few specifics. And Travis, a very hard worker, and excited to see him playing well.
Drive there by Xavier Howard. Only says 9th grade for number 23 there, Howard. Already a pretty tall kid and one of their better players. Darvell called for the foul, and that will be his 4th. And a bit more than he'd want at this point in the game. A reminder that 5 fouls gets you out of the high school game, and he's got a bit more than a quarter left, so Coach Goodall is going to give him a break, as well as Mason Wilkerson, and into the game, Zach Curran and Noah Bella.
Certainly not what you want as a Swordsman fan, John. Darvell's had a great game. And no doubt he's going to sit probably till halfway through the fourth quarter.
Right.
With those 4 fouls. Swordsman now just up by 10. Still in control of the game. But certainly would like to close this quarter out strong. Travis Wilson.
Oh, wow, what a move, though. Man, he's looked good. Santos up and, just not quite strong enough there. Swordsman up 10 here. Comes Howard, dishes back. Good ball movement here by New Heights. But not good enough, apparently, because Coach wants time.
Man, no doubt New Heights wanting to close this quarter out, man, in single digits. And a full timeout called here. We'll share a few of our sponsors with you and bring you back after the full timeout. .30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Swordsman up by 10. Freedom with the ball, trying to cut it to single digits.
They're going to hold for last shot here. I never did like that. I feel like you wait till last shot, and very rarely do you get a good look because you're waiting, you know? And we'll see if I prove to be right. You know, it'd almost be nice. Holy cow. Yeah, well.
If that's a good shot you're waiting for.
I don't think that was it there.
Yeah,
you know, I hate being right. You know, what am I saying? I love being right. And
their coach was even
right there. Fernandez from deep.
Oh.
You just said.
Their coach was even pointing at the spot like, You really shot it from right here? Like, really? We worked that hard. Just kind of laughing with him there. But, man, that was a deep shot there. 39-29 is your score. We'll be back here in a minute to start the fourth quarter. Welcome back to HBTV. Here it's the start of our fourth quarter. If you're just joining us, this is the Junior Varsity Invitational Basketball Tournament here at Hammond Baptist. And this is game number 3 today between HB and the New Heights Freedom. And winner of this game will advance to play the winner of the next game at 1:30. So hopefully the Swordsmen can pull this one out, John, and be in the game at 1:30. And if you're a New Heights fan, obviously.
Or 3:30 there?
You know, it's game number 6 at 1:30.
The winner.
Yep, so the game number 6, yep, at
All right.
1:30.
So not much of a break for him then, huh?
Yeah, just a game and 2 games, actually. Yeah, you know, it'll probably get pushed back a little bit, John. We were supposed to be starting our next game right now, but we've had some tight games, and so we got hours for each game.
Sure.
And normally a JV game is just about an hour long, and looks like we're going to get pushed off schedule a little bit. Again, if you want to see that bracket, I know we've got several HB fans watching and some from the New Heights Freedom. And if you want those brackets, True Blue Sports on Instagram or Hammond Baptist Athletics on Facebook are the places you can find those brackets.
Deanda from 3. Bang, bang, bang. Jacob Deanda. So that's what I'm talking about. Just casually walking down the court. Man.
Hey, well, John, I mean, if you guys know John Borish, I mean, he is.
Tell him a bit. Go ahead.
Oh, and a foul called.
Zach Curran looks like. His first. No, what were you saying?
Yeah. Oh, what? About what? If you guys know John Borish, hey, he has got an incredible three-point shot.
Yes.
And, man, he walked out.
Tell them something they don't know.
Really? Something they don't know. He loves Legos.
Okay. Yeah.
He has an infatuation with anything Lego. His classroom might as well be called a playground, a museum of Lego art.
That's right.
And he's got, man, how many figurines you got in there, you think? He's got like, I don't know, what do you call them?
Sets, I don't know.
Okay. I'm just getting my Lego terminology all
figurines,
mixed up here. they're
Lego fans, tell him how wrong he is right now. Man.
Oh, Noah Bella off the mark. Mason Wilkerson grabbing the board, then blocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. But, man, approximately how many you got?
Oh, let's see.
30?
Oh, no. I would say maybe around 15 to 20 or so. Some of them gifts,
modest.
Some donated.
Another thing you didn't know about him, he's a very humble individual. Oh, man, good D there in
Let's
transition.
get back to the game. And that's what the people are here to watch. It's the game. Here we are. New Heights looking for a spark, and that won't get it for him. Rebound by Curran over to Fernandez. 5 minutes left. Swordmen just want to slow down the game here. You've got a lead. You want to just get good looks here. No need to rush like that. Ball in the hand of Xavier Howard.
Sorry, folks, having some technical difficulty here. Cole Carpenter there getting things straightened out, figured out.
We have to do some radio commentary for him here. It's a whole different ball game.
There you go, running with camera 5 here. There we go. All right, Esteban Santos. Not normally running the point for the Swordsman, but here he is with Dave Fernandez on the bench, Darvell on the bench. And Swordsman going to work against this 2-3 zone.
A bit risky there, and that, again, that's not, does it cost them the game? Maybe not, but up 13, you know, no need to force anything like that there. No stranger to the three-point line there, Carter Brown. Just hasn't been able to find it quite yet. He is, like you had mentioned, sixth grader. Lots of time. Hey, for a sixth grader, John, that's a ways to chuck up that ball.
Yeah.
But here's Esteban Santos up and good for 2. But good experience for him. Howard driving, little push off there, no call. Travis sticks with it, gets the rebound up to Santos, looking to come down the left side. Little stutter step, bobbing, weaving, scoring, Esteban Santos.
Gotta love it, he's a sharp player there, John. And we talked about the work ethic of Travis Wilson earlier. Esteban here early this morning, and really wasn't even surprised to see him. He's here 6:45, 7 o'clock most mornings, getting shots up in the gym, honing his craft, and man, just doing a good job. And really, you know, some guys would come into the gym and be honking half-court shots or, you know, just fooling around.
Honking half-court shots.
But Esteban, you know, I normally walk in and he's either practicing free throws or working on his mid-range game.
Sure. And someone there, John, who was injured last year, bad injury, and unfortunate for him, but, you know, just that much work to get out on the court and look as good as he does is a credit to him.
Yeah, hats off to Esteban. All right, we'll be back here in just a minute after this full timeout. Here we are, 2:37 to go in the fourth quarter. Zach Curran just wants Dave Fernandez back in the game, apparently. Tries to pass it to him on the bench. Out of bounds, freedom ball.
You know, we were talking earlier about getting some fresh legs in there. I'm looking at the bench. There's really not – they've only got 8 guys.
Yeah.
So you can only do so much there. But has been cycling them through, you know, throughout the whole game. Lots of guys, seems even minutes for across the board there. And that's good. You know, you got a team that's, you know, it's just
that's
a talented
solid all the way
team, you know,
through,
right?
yeah.
No weak spots there in the team. Zach Curran on the ball here. Travis looking to make things happen in the post. Back to Darvell. Across to Esteban. Travis working hard there, trying to find an open shot. Noah Gonna
Noah
drive,
Bella.
dip the
Ooh.
shoulder. He'll say it was a pass. Noah or Travis can't get to go. Howard coming the other way. So, John, if you could tell us one more time, looks like Swordsmen are holding on here.
Yep.
So when are they going to be playing? You know, who are they going to be playing? And then as well, for those watching with New Heights, their next game as well.
Yep, we got the bracket updated, I believe, there, guys. If we could throw the bracket up there, Cole, if we can. If you want to screenshot this or take a picture of this, if it's on your TV, might just be helpful for you. This is game number 3, Hammond and New Heights. And so, obviously, if we win, we'll advance to play game number 6 at 1:30. And the loser, who is looking like New Heights right now, loser of 3, would play at 3:30 today. And so you can catch us here on HBTV all day. And love bringing you this live broadcast. Zach Curran there on the far side. Really, both teams kind of just seeing the inevitable here as the Swordsmen had the 15-point lead. Turnover there by the Swordsmen.
Final
And,
seconds here. Howard
yeah.
chucking up another 3. Boy, if I'm them, you know, they've got some talented players, and I'd love to see them start trying to drive a bit more, you know.
Yeah.
And if you start hitting those again, then, you know, maybe that opens up the 3 for you. But they just seem like their shot selection, while some of them have fallen, granted, you know, it's just not been the best this second half.
Yeah, John, and Xavier Howard, certainly
Good
the
pass.
leader of this team. And he's done everything that he could, both offensively and defensively, to put his team in a position to win. But unfortunately today, the Swordsmen got the best of him. Or fortunately for us, I should say.
Yes.
46-31. And there he honks one last pat the stats a little bit. And no good. 46-31 is your score. Thanks for joining us here on HBTV. My name's John Woosley, John Lego Collector Borsch with you. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back here in just a few minutes for HSRC and Victory. We'll see you then.